Hey folks, so we just got back from Yamaha's 2023 Adventure Ride. This took place in Gateway, Colorado. Day one saw us operate Yamaha's fabulous Wolverine R Max 2. This is a two-seat 1000cc side-by-side. It was cool to experience what life is like on four wheels. Day number two, we operated Yamaha's 2023 Ténéré 700. This is a middleweight sized adventure touring bike from the Tuning Fork brand. Now, we've covered both models in depth on motorcyclistonline.com and the Motorcyclist Mag YouTube channels. You really want to know what the vehicle is all about before you purchase it. Make sure you check out that content. We have hours of calculated editorial on that vehicle, so check it out. Now, this particular video is really going to talk about just why the Ténéré 700 is so neat. It's just such a well-rounded and versatile machine. Number one, the engine. Yamaha's 689cc CP2 parallel twin engine. This engine is awesome. It is super fun to ride, has a great exhaust note, very easy to ride. It makes upwards of 40 pound-feet of torque from just over 2,000 RPM. This is a very trackable and very easy power band to manage. If you're new into adventure touring riding, you're gonna like this engine because it's very friendly. Yes, it doesn't have a lot of the wizardry of other engines in this segment. The powertrain's just so naturally friendly that it really doesn't need it. So kudos to Yamaha. Very fun, forgiving, and torquey CP2 engine. The chassis on this motorcycle, again, this is a very forgiving motorcycle to ride, especially if you're a newbie. You know, with a full tank of gas, it weighs in at 452 pounds. What I like about the suspension is it's definitely on the softer side of things, and the softer suspension really helps that bike find traction over the slick stuff and the rough stuff. So you don't have to go very fast. The motorcycle has a lot of inherent traction built into it. Again, the friendly power band of that CP2 engine only boosts the amount of traction you have at that rear tire. It really works well with the suspension. You know, we've heard people say, oh, the suspension, it's a little bit too, soft for the fast guys. But if you're a real fast guy, you're gonna be able to manhandle that bike no matter what the suspension does. I mean, the fact of the matter was we were with multi-time Supercross and motocross champ Ryan Villapoto, and he was riding this thing up these crazy cliffs and doing things that most normal people wouldn't be doing. And of course, the suspension, namely the shock, was a little bit fast in terms of rebound, a little bit bouncy on the gas. But if you know what you're doing, the suspension's not gonna limit you. That said, if you really want to maximize the performance of this bike, a little bit of suspension tuning wouldn't be bad, especially if you're a high-end rider who really wants to go fast all the time. Another really neat feature about this Ténéré 700 is just the durability. No one makes them like Yamaha Motor. These motorcycles are crafted in Japan. Of course, they come with a 12-month manufacturer warranty, but really what's impressive is just how tough these motorcycles are. We covered the maintenance intervals in our previous content, and these things really go the distance. They don't need a lot of work. That CP2 engine Yamaha's been building for years and years and years now. They really have all the bugs worked out of this bike. And when you buy a Ténéré 700, when you're riding in the middle of nowhere, you need to have a motorcycle that you can count on. You need to have a bike that's not gonna have some weird electric gremlin where the engine's not going to start or the key fob isn't in range. You want a very reliable and solid bike when the going gets tough, and that's why the Ténéré 700 is so awesome. Number four, the price of this vehicle, $10,500. Yeah, it's about $500 more than the original 2020 model year vehicle that was introduced into the Americas. But still, at $10,500, you're getting a lot of bike for your money. This is a very capable adventure touring bike. Yes, it's not really well suited for long freeway trips. If you're gonna do a lot of freeway riding or a lot of road riding at high speeds, this bike's not really designed for that. It can do it, but it's not really designed for that. It's not that comfortable. But if you're gonna be riding an equal amount of off-road to on-road and not really riding at very high speeds on the road, gosh, this Ténéré 700 is just a fabulous bike. Well, folks, that wraps up our quick condensed review of Yamaha's Ténéré 700. Once again, if you're looking for really in-depth editorial on these vehicles, check out the Motorcyclist Mag YouTube channel. Check out motorcyclistonline.com. That's where all of our written content lives, and there's a wealth of information that you're not going to find anywhere else on the internet about this vehicle. Well, folks, that's a wrap. As always, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs it down if you didn't, because we love to hear from the naysayers, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for riding with us.